salary will be given by the government. Though they are working for the private sector, they are adding value to the private sector organizations, but the salary, half salary is being borne by the government, because ultimately their expertise is bringing in the foreign exchange for the country in terms of export. So this is where I see Pakistan government is completely missing.
Mr. Mark, Pakistani people are looking forward not only the business relationship with the China, but they are also looking for the advice. How Pakistani people can enhance their business?
For the Pakistan peoples needed to know the world. How is world happening? How is the world needing technology? How is the world trends? And with an open mind, with open eyesight. This is very important things. With these technologies, then people will know how to do for their futures.
Mr. Mark, Pakistani people, if they have capital, what is lacking in your opinion that they are not going to be enhanced globally?
I think the most when this can be what the most important things is like that. First, like Mr. Lihan said, the education, because once Chinese open to the world, and we learn, the generation like me, we start to learn, a lot of people start to learn English. And the language is very important, and the education very important. And the second thing is the people need to keep an open mind for the world, for all the information what they can know and understanding, and keep can understanding and acknowledge from all over the world. The third thing is that the government should have a more open mind with the schedule. How is right now and how we need to be in the near future with the schedule focused on, and the government can have have a more open mind to understand how is the world.
Okay, Mr. Rehan, if Pakistani people are willing to expand their business, being a successful businessman, what are your suggestions?
Actually, my suggestion would be certainly on number one should be the education of the industry and the education of the book. In Pakistan, we normally operate on a set style. We don't believe in building teams. We don't believe in spending in research and development. And on top of these things, these are the problems which lies inside the organizations. And beyond that, there are some environmental issues linked directly with the environment of the business existing in the country. And if the support, the due support is not there from the government side, if you make your organization perfect, if you streamline your organization and the due support is missing, you'll feel like handicapped. And if it is not being provided, I think that no organization can grow after a certain level if not being supported by the government side. If there is no power, if there is no policy determining the directions of the business entrepreneurs, then all things will ultimately collapse, and the businesses will not grow after a certain level.
Okay, Mr. Mark, how does a businessman think in China in terms of growth?
It's the key important things. And the environment including a lot of things, including the political, including the economy, including the potentials, the chance opportunities, a lot of things. And for the growth of the China, actually right now the China government is more open, and they are with more support and more open mind to help the growth of each industries, which they think is correct for their schedule. So government have the schedule, and then company in this environment, they will have such kind of schedule of their own based on their analyzation and research.
Mark, frankly speaking, in Pakistan, we think about Chinese product as C grade. Do you have different grades for different countries, different regions?
Actually, this is some of misunderstanding that in what I have seen in by a lot of people. Actually, China at the beginning time or start with very lower industry technology, and at that moment, people producing lower quality products at that moment. It's like sea level, we call sea levels. And with the fast improvement of the technology, and China actually have already grown up to very higher level. Some of the leading technologies is created in China. And the average technologies in China is right now is over B levels. And the products in China, right now China is the manufacturing base of all over the world. And a lot of foreign Western countries like Germany, like Italy, like the United States also put a huge investment in China for their industry. So in China, most of countries like Oli, we established a standard as a European standard. And at the beginning, we try to reach this standard. It's very difficult because we lack of the technology, lack of the fund, lack of the investment. And step by step, we grow up and we purchasing the new technologies also with the German staffs, German engineering, and also we acknowledge a lot of investment, a lot of input in this kind of.
And Mark, initially, did China work on this philosophy that low cost, low quality products should be produced?
If China right now, the government of China not encourage to producing this kind of stuff, and the government of China wants to improve the industries, to encourage this kind of industries, and eliminate this